Good morning, students. I am here. Given you the revision about maths topics. Okay, so we will discuss maths topics chapter. We are starting from chapter 5, and as you know, your chapter 5 name is fraction. Okay, so today we will learn about a fraction. Okay, so without wasting our time, we are starting directly our topic. In fraction, we start from the very beginning. Okay, so in which I will tell you what is fraction. This is the main term. I will tell you what is a fraction. So what is fraction? Fraction is equal part of a whole. What is fraction? Fraction is a equal part of a whole. Okay. So when we are talking about a fraction, it is the equal part of a whole. एक whole क्या होता है आपका? Complete, like one. Okay. Or this complete circle. So we are making the equal parts of this whole. Okay. So what we call it? We call it a whole. फ्रैक्शन में आपको कुछ टर्म्स को याद रखना है एंड दीज टर्म्स वेरी फर्स्ट टर्म है आपकी होल. लेट मी शो यू द पर्टिकुलर स्लाइड शो. ओके, सो होल. So this one is whole. Okay, and when we are dividing this particular whole into two equal parts, then what it become? Half. What it become? Half. That is the second definition. When a whole is divided into two equal parts, each of which is half, or half you can present up 1 by 2. Okay, so what is this 1 by 2? First I will show you what is this 1 by 2, how you can represent this 1 by 2. Okay, so this 1 by 2, what is the way of writing your numbers in fraction, reading and writing, how you are them reading and writing the fraction numbers. Like this is box, complete box, and this complete box is divided into 5 equal parts. As you can watch the numbers given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 equal parts and complete is 5 and 2 parts are shaded. Okay, so how you will write? Complete is 5 and 2 parts are shaded. So 2 is the numerator. यहाँ पर 2 क्या है आपका? Numerator है. And 5 is the denominator. Denominator, how you will learn which one is denominator and which one is numerator? So the simple trick is denominator comes downside. Okay, so you will learn 5 as denominator and remaining term is numerator, that is 2. So how you will read this denominator and numerator? So you can read it as 2/5 part is shaded. If we come to the another example on this page, how you can count the boxes. There are total 8 boxes, and how many number of boxes are shaded? 1, 2, 3. So how you able to write this denominator and numerator portion? That is fraction. You able to write 3 upon 8, and you can say it is 3/8. What you are adding extra? 8th, th in the last. What is the spelling of 8? E-I-G-H-T. So what you are adding? H only in case of 8. So it become 8th, 3/8. Here, which one is numerator and which one is denominator? Tell me. You can enter, you can type the answer in comment box also. Okay, so 3 is the numerator and 8 is the denominator because 8 is downside, as I already told you the trick. Okay, so we know what is fraction. Fraction are the equal parts of a whole. And how we can write it? We can write it by using the two terms, numerator and denominator. Denominator is the lower part of the fraction and numerator is the upper part of that fraction. And how we pronounce it? We pronounce 2/5, 3/8. Okay, 1/2. Like this, we pronounce it. Now come to our topic which we are discussing. What we are discussing? We are discussing about the whole. Whole is 1. If we are dividing this whole into 2 parts, then it become half. Okay. आपके पास कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट है और आप उसको डिवाइड कर रहे हो 2 इक्वल पार्ट्स में, तो वो क्या बन जाएगा आपका? हाफ. ओके. एंड इफ यू आर डिवाइडिंग इनटू कंप्लीट 3 पार्ट्स, आप एक होल को 3 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करते हो, देन इट कॉल 1/3. क्या बोलोगे आप उसको? 1/3. So you have to learn these terms: whole, half, 1/3. And when you are dividing this complete into 4 equal parts, that is 1/4, then you call it 1/4. And another name is also here, quarter. 1/4 and a quarter. So you have to learn these terms. What is whole? Complete 1 is whole, and you are dividing into 2 equal parts, then half, 3 equal parts, then 1/3, and when 4 equal parts, then 1/4 or a quarter. Now after clearing these terms, we will discuss some questions related to this. Okay. Another example we are taking. These pictures I am using from your book, so you can visit your book. In these pictures, you can count complete 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So total how many total? 5. And 2 parts are shaded parts. So how we can write this fraction? 2/5. Now you can count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many parts are shaded? Only 1. So how you can write 1/4? And in the next example, 1, 2, 3. Total are 3. And how many parts are shaded? 2. So this is 2/3. I will show in the next slide. You can watch. 2/5, 1/4 and 2/3. So this is the right way to write any fraction. Okay, if I am giving you a question, you have to find and color the equivalent fraction. What is the meaning of equivalent fraction? Equivalent fraction means those fraction having same value. Equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction means those fraction which have same value. Same value. What do you mean by same value? I am showing you next slide. Just wait बच्चे, I am showing you. Okay, you can watch this particular slide. Okay, this I already told you. Okay, if I told you find out the equivalent fraction of this, so how you are able to find out? This has 5 as denominator and 2 as numerator. Another fraction you have to write that is equivalent to this. Okay, so this side you can count the total number of stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If in a row there are 5, then total how much? 10. So 10 as denominator is already written. Okay. Now you have to shed the portion of this fraction as they become equivalent to this 2/5. So what will you do? 5 2s are 10. That means double you are doing. So 2. So here you are shedding 4 stars. Then it becomes 4/10. So when we are talking about equivalent fraction, then this particular 2/5 become just wait बच्चे, this is my first day, so just trying to do better. Don't worry, in the next video definitely we will not do like this. Okay, So here we are talking about the equivalent fraction. How we are finding? Just we are writing 4 upon 10. So it becomes the equivalent of this. How it becomes? When you are cutting it with 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, then it becomes 2 upon 5, 2 upon 5 the same. In the next example, if I told you make this equivalent fraction, so this is 1 upon 4. How you can make this equivalent? First, count the total number of stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, count them. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, 11 and 12. So total are becoming 12. So here you are going to write total 12. Okay. So how you can say this 3 upon 12 is equivalent to 1 upon 4? Clearly you can watch bache. If you are going to cut 3 ones are 3 and 3 fours are 12, then it becomes 1 upon 4. So that is equivalent to this. Am I right? Now come to the third one example, this one. In this total you are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total are 9. So what will you do? You just watch the fraction comes 6 upon 9. So how you can say it is equivalent to this 2 upon 3? Yeah, you can cut it with 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. So what the fraction again came? 2 upon 3. Hope you understand how you can find an equivalent fraction of a particular given fraction. Okay. Now come to the next topic, that is related with the types of a fraction. Okay. So how you can find out the types of fraction? There are some types given in your chapter. So those are like fraction. Okay. Like fraction means the fractions, okay, which have the same denominator. Denominator, the downside portion of the particular fraction, have the same. Then we can say that is a like fraction. Okay, like we are going to watch some examples like 3 upon 4, 4 upon 4, 8 upon 9, 9 by 4, 1 by 4. Then you can say all have the denominator is 4. Okay, so that's why it is a like fraction. Next, unlike fraction. When it is simple, all the denominator are not same, then you can say it is unlike fraction. It is the opposite of like, na? Like and unlike are opposite of each other. In the like, all denominators are same, and but in unlike, different denominators. That's why we can say any fraction which have different denominator are unlike fractions. Now we are talking about proper fraction. Third type is proper fraction. When a fraction is less than, in a particular fraction, when numerator is less than the denominator. जब आपका न्यूमरेटर है वो डिनोमिनेटर से कम हो, लेस हो, then you can say it is a proper fraction. Proper. Okay. In proper fraction, like I am taking an example that is given in your book, 9 upon 10. So how you can say it is proper fraction? Because 9 upon 10, 9 is the numerator. 9 is the numerator. Okay, so numerator should be less than denominator. So denominator is 10. What is denominator? 10. You know very well 10 is greater and 9 is less. So numerator is less than the denominator. Okay. Then you can say the particular fraction is proper fraction. Now come to the next topic, that is improper fraction. How you can say that any fraction, given fraction is proper or improper? By just observing their denominator and numerator values. So it is the opposite of proper फ्रैक्शन, जो आपका इम्प्रॉपर है वो प्रॉपर का अपोजिट है। दैट मीन्स प्रॉपर में क्या था, आपका न्यूमरेटर लेस था डिनोमिनेटर से, सो इसमें क्या होगा, आपका न्यूमरेटर ग्रेटर होगा डिनोमिनेटर से। यू कैन रीड द लाइन्स, इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन आर मोर देन वन होल। In improper fraction, numerator is greater than the denominator. Numerator is greater than the denominator. Example is given here. You can do the opposite of this one, 9 upon 10. If you are writing the fraction as 10 upon 9, then it becomes the numerator is greater. This is numerator. So it is greater than the denominator because denominator is 9 and numerator is 10. So then in this case, we call that is improper fraction. Now next topic, that is unit fraction. When will you call any fraction? Sorry bache, just I lost that particular slide, just wait. Okay, so that we are talking about unit fraction. Unit means when we are talking about unit, in every case it is 1. So a fraction which numerator is 1, किसी पर्टिकुलर फ्रैक्शन का न्यूमरेटर अगर 1 है, यू कैन से इट इज यूनिट फ्रैक्शन. ओके, इन एनी केस इफ द न्यूमरेटर ऑफ द गिवन फ्रैक्शन इज 1, देन यू कैन से इट इज यूनिट फ्रैक्शन. You can watch the examples 1 upon 2, 1 upon 9, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 5. Okay, so all these are the examples of unit fraction. Now I am going to give you the homework as you can do the revision at home. Okay, so you can take a notebook, rough notebook daily you can take and do the solve the questions in that notebook. Okay, so this is your first term. Actually I didn't describe you that mixed fraction, so just let me explain this mixed fraction also. Okay, so what is mixed fraction? मिक्स्ड एज द नेम स्पेसिफाइज, जैसा कि आपको नेम से पता चल रहा है, मिक्स्ड यानी कि जिसमें मिक्स हो. व्हाट? जो आपका होल नंबर और फ्रैक्शन का मिक्स हो, देन यू कैन से दैट पर्टिकुलर नंबर इज ए मिक्स्ड फ्रैक्शन. Like their example is also given. You can say 2 of 1 upon 2. Then this is a mixed fraction. Okay. So how you can solve the particular mixed fraction? That I told you. Just wait. To solve this particular fraction, what we will do? We will first multiply this with this and then add the resulting value in this. We are talking about this example that is given 2 of 1 upon 2. How you will solve it? We will multiply this with this and then resulting value we will add in this. How? 2 2s are 4 and resulting value is 4. We are going to add this resulting value in 1, then it become 5. So we solve the above portion. What I am talking about? Numerator. Okay, numerator will come 5. Okay, and denominator is same as 2. So how we can write? We can write it. Yes, we can write it 5 upon 2. Now you can tell me what it become. Proper fraction, improper fraction, like fraction, unlike fraction, what it become? You can write in the comment box. It will become improper. Why? Because so here what we are talking about? We are talking about this fraction is proper or improper. This is improper fraction. Why? Why this 5 upon 2 is improper? Because in this numerator that is 5, numerator is greater than the denominator. That's why it is improper fraction. So in this slide I told you about mixed fraction and the resulting value as improper fraction. What is mixed fraction? That is a combination of a whole and a fraction is mixed fraction. So just wait, I'm showing you your slide. Okay, so that is your homework. You have to practice these questions in your, that questions are given in your book. You can watch the page number 74 of your book. Okay, page number 74 of your book, and you have to solve these questions. In first question you have to find out the fill in the blanks. Okay, so in this fill in the blanks you have to write the given fraction as the mixed fraction. First one question I will explain you, remaining you will do at your home. Okay, so let me explain. Okay, so first question is given 3 upon 2. How you can convert this 3 upon 2 into mixed fraction? So to convert this 3 upon 2 into mixed fraction, what will you do? You will, in mathematics, one thing I told you, when you are talking about 3 upon 2 or any number that given like this, so this symbol means division. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? Division. So what will you do with this number? You will divide the 3 by 2. What will you do? You will divide the 3 by 2. Just wait. Okay, so how you can divide? That is simply, you all know very well, 3 and then divide by 2. So 2 ones 2, and what will you write? 1 as remainder. So how you can write 1 of 1 upon 2? That will be the answer. Okay. Now another, I will show you the solution of another question also. Just wait. Next question is 15 upon 4. Okay, so how you will find out the 15 upon 4 mixed fraction? So in this 15 you will divide by 4. In this division, what will you do? 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16. So 16 is greater than this. So what will you do? 4 threes are 12. And when we are subtracting 12 from 15, what you got? You got 3. So how you will write? You will write 3 of 3 upon 4. So this is the way to write the mixed, convert the any given proper or improper fraction. Sorry, not proper. Every time when you are converting the mixed given fraction into mixed fraction, that means you are converting the improper fraction into improper. Okay, because in only improper the numerator is greater than the denominator. Otherwise we need not to convert the given fraction into mixed fraction. We need to convert it only into when it is given in improper form. Okay, now we are talking about the next question. That is the opposite of this question. Number second, what is the opposition of this question? We have to convert the given fraction, mixed fraction, into improper fraction. Okay, so question is already given in mixed fraction, and this time you have to write it in improper fraction. How you will do? I already told you. How will you do? You just multiply with this and then add this value. I already told you first example, 2 twos are 4 and plus 1, that becomes 5 upon 2. You are writing the denominator portion as it is and numerator as the resulting value. Hope you will solve yourself, able to solve. Now I am showing you the next question also, how you will solve it. Okay, so next question given 9 of 1 upon 7. How we will do? 9 multiply by 7 and then what? Add 1. So 9 multiply by 7 and then resulting you are going to add 1. Okay, so 9 and 7, 9 sevens are 63 and add 1, that becomes 64, and downside 7 as denominator as it is. So what you got? 64 upon 7 as the improper fraction. Okay, now we are talking about question number 4th. In this question what will you do? You have to write in lowest term. सो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ लोवेस्ट टर्म? अब ये लोवेस्ट टर्म कोई ऐसा तो है नहीं जिसमें आपको डेफिनेशन कराई जाए लोवेस्ट. दिस इज इंग्लिश वर्ड लोवेस्ट. सो दैट मीन्स लोवेस्ट मीन्स कि उसके आगे आप उसको कन्वर्ट ना कर सको. दैट इज द लोवेस्ट, स्मॉलेस्ट टर्म आपकी, उससे छोटा आप उसको कन्वर्ट ना कर सको. ओके. सो फॉर to find out the lowest term, what we have to apply, we have to just cut or divide the values. Okay, I'm taking an example that is given 6 upon 12. How I'm going to convert this into lowest term? So as you can watch, 12 comes in the table of 6, so directly you can cut 6 1 just 6, 6 2 is 12. So lowest term as you got 1 upon 2. Furthermore, you cannot able to convert it. Okay, 1 upon 2 got it. Now we are talking about the next example that is given 4 upon 64. How you convert it? You know 64 is divisible by 4. So how you will do it? 4 ones are 4. Okay, and when we are dividing 64 by 4, how you can do? I am showing you here so that you will not puzzle. So 4 ones are 4, and then 2, and then 4, then what you got as 24? 4 6 are 24. Then it become 0 as a remainder. So complete term comes 16. So when you are cutting the 64 with 4 or dividing the 64 with 4, what you got? You got 16. So what you are able to write? 4 ones are 4 and 16 fours are 64. So what is the answer? 1 upon 16 will be the answer of this. Furthermore, you are not able to convert this 1 upon 16. Hope you understand. If you are not able to understand, then you can back the video. Okay, again you can watch. Now you have to try to find out the portion C and D of this question, C and D of this question, and C and D of this question. Now come to the next exercise that you have to try at home. Find these questions. Okay, you can take the screenshot, and these are already given in your book, and this is the exercise. So these questions, those students are not the part of this particular school, they can take the screenshot and try to solve these questions. One I'm going to tell you. Okay, we are talking about only very first question. Okay, so 9 by 3 of 5, you have to find the ऑफ ऑपरेशन. आपको इसमें क्या करना है? ऑफ ऑपरेशन को सोल्व करना है. सो इन मैथमेटिक्स ऑफ मीन्स मल्टीप्लाई. ओके, सिंपली मल्टीप्लाई. सो व्हाट विल यू डू? You just write 9 upon 3 of 5. Then what will you do? 9 upon 3 multiply by 5. So how you solve it? Okay. You are not able to cut any number. Yeah, you able to cut number. Which number? 9. 9 is the multiple of 3. So how you cut? 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. So resulting term what you got? 3 multiply by 5. So 3 multiply by 5 means 3 fives are 15. So answer of the first question will be 15. Okay, again I am explaining you. Just wait. What will you do? You just write the given term as it is and change this off as multiply and write the number. If any number is divisible, then you can divide that and convert it into lowest term and apply the operation. So in this, when we are cutting this 3 with 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9, then we got only two terms 3 and 5. So 3 multiply by 5 you got as 15, and downside we have only 1. So you can write 15 upon 1 or simply 15. That means both have the same value. Okay. Now Hope you understand well. I am explaining you another example of also this question so that you better understand. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, so we are on this page. Next question. You try to find out all the questions. If in case you are not able to find any question, then you can write the particular question number in the comment box and I will solve that question in the next video. Okay. So I'm going to solve this one because in this given in mixed fraction of a number, whole number. Okay, so what is given? 9 of 1 upon 6 of 120. First what we will do, we will solve this mixed fraction. So what is the solution of this mixed fraction? First we will multiply 9 by 6 and then add the resulting value in 1. So 9 6 are 54 and add 1, then it become 55. So resulting value become 55 upon 6. And how we convert this off into multiply, and directly we are going to write here 120. As you able to watch, downside we have a term 6 and upside we have two terms 55 and 120. 55 is not divisible by 6, only 120 is divisible by 6. So we are directly cutting 6 ones are 6 and 6 twos are 12 and that you got 20. Because 0 as it is we are going to write. So we have two terms 55 multiplied by 20. What you got when we are multiplying a number by a 0 number, then directly you can write 1 0 and remaining portion you can multiply by 2. So 2 5s are 10, 1 carry. Again 2 5s are 10 and 1 carry. Just wait. 11. So what you got? 1100 as the final answer. Again I am explaining here. Just watch. What we will do? We will write 9 multiplied by 6 and then add 1. It become 9 6 are 54 and then add 1 55. Then what we will do? We will write 55 upon 6 and then multiply off. This off means multiply 120. That is already given in the question. So as we can watch, only 6 is divisible with the 120. Because so what we will do? 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12 and 0. So this become 20. What you got? 55 as it is and 20. So you are going to multiply both values. What you got? You got 1100 as the answer. Hope you understand well. Now I am going to explain you the next question. That is question number second portion. A part. Just wait. Till then you can note down 4 upon 3 multiply by 7 upon 9. So two fractions are given, 4 upon 3 and 7 upon 9. How you can solve it? If any number is divisible here, then you can directly cut that number and remaining you just simply multiply. How you multiply? So this portion I didn't told you how you are going to multiply a fraction number. So we will discuss this in next video. It is already a large video. You are not able to watch this amount of large video at a time. So that's all for today, students. You just take the screenshot of this particular question, or you can able to find out these questions in your book also and solve these questions. And if you have any query, then write in the comment box. That's all from my side. Okay, bye. Take care.